All right, thanks everybody for tuning in to the Neville Tiger Network. First softball action of the season as your Neville Tigers host the Beekman Charter Tigers. Sponsors, especially some of our spring sports sponsors that we have here in the first inning today when I pull it up. First inning is going to be brought to you by J&B Landworks. J&B Landworks takes care of any land works you need. It specializes in tree removal and tree trimming. Go to J&B Landworks. You can find them on Facebook or on the World Wide Web. All right. Well, first batter for Beekman Charter will be McLaren, the third baseman. All right, Madison Shelby handling the pitching duties for the Tigers. Now she's at a 2-2 count on McLaren. Now 3-2. Just underway here. Carl Smith Field, Paul McElroy Complex here as Tom McLaren chases a high one. And she'll go down on strikes for the first out. Now Conley, number 10, the shortstop for Beekman Charter. Swings and misses at the first offering there from Shelby. I told you Madison Shelby in the circle, Emma Wilkinson behind the plate for the Tigers. I'll give you the rest of the defensive starters for Neville right after this pitch. Towards the first baseman, Mallory Hart. Over at second will be Alexis McMillan. The third baseman's Paris Shelton, and at shortstop is Lily Dozier. Out in left, Emerson Estes. The center fielder is Shanice Spax, and in right field, that's going to be out. A changeup's going to be tap foul. An 0-2 count on Conley with one out. Here we're, like I said, just in the top of the first. And just misses. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Conley fouls that one sharply towards the Beekman dugout. One, two. Stays high. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Conley. Two pitch. Foul back into the screen. Another foul ball. Pitch hit softly in the air towards the second baseman, McMillan. She's there to make the play, and quickly there's 2 gone here in the top of the first for the Tigers. Here in the J&B Land Works first inning. Tom Benton gets a piece of that one. It's going to make the count 1 ball and 1 strike. A sharply hit ground ball is going to be under the glove of McMillan. Benton keeps going. She's going to third, trying it for the triple. The ball gets away from the third baseman. Now they might have a rundown, but Benton wisely retreats back to third. But a sharply hit ground ball got all the way to the wall. Benton ends up with a triple. The first hit of the ball game. Now Woods, the left fielder, stands in. Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Woods pops one up. Shelby, the pitcher, is underneath it. She's going to haul that one in. That's going to do it for the Beekman Charter Lady Tigers. On the inning, no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, and they leave 1 runner on base. We move to the bottom half. Your score, knotted, still at 0. We'll be right back.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
In today's real estate market, you need an experienced team to navigate your buying and selling decisions. I'm Misty Hodge with Keller Williams Realty. Let my group use their combined 45 years. We know purchasing or selling a home can be a stressful experience, but not when you choose the Misty Hodge Group. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, give us a call. 318-348-5945 or go to mistyhodge.com. That's MISTIHAJJ.com.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. As the Tigers come to bat for the first time tonight. Batting order for Neville. Be leading off the number 5, Lily Dozier. She's followed by Alexis McMillan. The 3-hole is Mallory Hart. Paris Shelton batting cleanup. Shanice Spacks behind her. The 6-hole is Addison Ellerby. Madison Shelby's batting 7th. Batting 8th is Emerson Estes. And rounding out the Tigers lineup will be the catcher, Emma Wilkinson. Pitching for Beekman will be McLaren. Behind the dish will be Benton. Over at first is Edmonds. Second baseman will be the flex player. That's Cook. Third baseman, McLaren. Shortstop is Conley. Out and left is Woods. Douglas in center and Brown in right. That's the shortstop, Lily Dozier. And she takes the first pitch right off her left ankle. So Lily will be aboard as the Tigers get their runner on. Pitch to Alexis, a little bit high. Three balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes. A 4-pitch walk. Put the first 2 batters for Neville on base. Bunt's laid down. That's fair ball as Mallory Hart is thrown out at first base. She does move the runners up. Now we got runners at second and third and 1 out for the Tigers. Now Paris Shelton stands in. She lines this one right off the glove of the pitcher. The shortstop's coming home, and she's going to be underneath it. The catcher, Benton, didn't apply the tag. There was no force at the plate, and the Tigers have struck first here. They take a 1-0 lead. And the bases aren't quite full, as it'll be just on second and third for the Tigers. So Dozier comes in on that one, and now Shanice Specs is coming from the basketball team. Shanice takes her place out in center field. Shanice will bang that first pitch into the Neville dugout. He's got no balls, one strike. There you go. A hot shot right back up the middle. The pitcher, McLaren, is able to knock it down, but her only play is to first. So Specs is out at first, but she drives in Alexis McMillan. And the Tigers take a 2-run lead. Now Addison Ellerby comes to the plate. Addison in right tonight for the Tigers. To remind you, we're here in the bottom of the first, the J&B Landworks first inning. Contact J&B Landworks for all your land clearing, tree trimming, tree maintenance. They can take care of it. I'm a proud sponsor of Neville Tiger Athletics. Yes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count on Addison Ellerby. Guess we could call that a changeup. It's a 2 pitch up and away. Now a full count to Ellerby. And Ellerby, going down in the count, has drawn a 2-out walk. I'll put Tigers on the corners. Two outs for the pitcher, Madison Shelby. Shelby takes a hack on the first pitch, fouls it into the Magnolias. And hard ground ball towards short. Shortstop has it. She's going to throw over, and it's going to be in time, and that's going to do it for the Tigers. But they get 2 runs on no hits, no errors, and they leave 2 runners on base. We played 1 here. It's Neville 2, Beekman nothing. We'll be back after these messages right here on the Neville Tiger Network. Origin Bank and Fourth Insurance are proud to work alongside the Neville Tigers to enrich the lives. Together, we're supporting the Northeast Louisiana Children's Museum to help give children a safe and healthy environment where they can play, learn, and grow. Our community is filled with bright young minds and people who are passionate about seeing them succeed. Thank you to Neville High School and the Northeast Louisiana Children's Museum for continuing to shape the future of our community and to invest in the children whose origin story begins in Monroe.
At Marion State Bank, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors, your friends, and part of your community. With branches in Marion, Farmerville, Sterlington, Drew, and soon to be West Monroe, we're excited to be growing alongside you. Whether it's opening that first savings account, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Don't forget about MSB Mortgage in Monroe.
I'm Robert Lane.
And I'm Ben Jones with Marion State Bank.
And we live where you live.
Marion State Bank, member FDIC and Equal Housing.
Now up Edmonds, I believe. Fouls that pitch off. Now 1-1 count as we are in the second inning here. The second inning brought to you by our good friend Andre Benjamin and Andre Benjamin's Paintings. Whether it's commercial or residential, give Andre Benjamin a call and he will take care of everything for you. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Edmonds. Changeup misses. Three-two pitch outside, and Edmonds going to draw a walk. Claren steps in, shows bunt. Stays back, 1 ball, no strikes. Two and 0 the count, now 3-0 on McLaren. There's a strike. Claren shows bunt again, and back-to-back walks issued by the Tigers. It's going to put a couple of Beekman Tigers on base with nobody out here in the top half of the second. a second. I'm okay. So this is McLaren. That's up to bat. It should have been Edmonds, and then McLaren. McLaren should have batted right there according to the lineup. That's what they're trying to figure out. I don't know who's batting. This is McLaren according to that. That wasn't a 14. It wasn't 16. I don't know how we got mixed up on here. It should be Davis. Either way, this is McLaren. She shows bunt again. There's a strike called. 2 balls and a strike. McLaren once again tries to get the bunt down. All right, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A ground ball hit sharply towards McMillan at second. She's going to get the lead runner, or not the lead runner, but the runner at second for 1. So McLaren will reach on a fielder's choice. Now we got runners on the corners for, or it might be Douglas. Throw down to second's not in time. The third runner at third doesn't move up. The batter's got a hoodie on. Can't tell her number. So I'm going to say the order should be Douglas. Is that correct down there? Yeah, well, McLaren batted out of order somehow. All right. So Edmonds, no, the designated player does bat. It's Cook is the flex playing second. We'll keep you. We're trying to figure all this out. But Edmonds should have led off, which she has number 16 on our deal. She was wearing 14. So number 14 is sitting at third. And then she was supposed to be followed by McLaren, which is 9, who is the pitcher. Well, she just batted. I don't know who was out at second because she also had a hoodie on with no number. So I'm assuming, based on the order that we have, this would be Douglas. Double 0. 2 balls, 2 strikes, or 3 balls, 2 strikes. Either way. Called strike 3 on whoever that might have been. Well, that's going to be out number 2. And another jacket. This should be Brown, the right fielder. That one's popped out of play. I'm going to call it, this should be Brown run as we're doing it. Let's just go there. We're going to go by the, oh, no. No, I wrote it down from that. Okay. Pop up. Catcher's going to have it. And Emma Wilkins puts it away. So no matter who is at bat, they've got 3 outs on nobody, no hits, no errors, and a couple of runners left on base. So as we move to the bottom half of the second, Neville leads Beekman 2-0. We'll be right back here on the network.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases, every kind of home furniture, and just in time for your favorite season, quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
At Nukes, we believe in giving you extra. Extra flavor to satisfy your cravings. Extra choices so you can personalize your meal. Extra quality by offering premium protein such as all-natural chicken, shrimp, steak, and Atlantic salmon. Extra service that will make you feel right at home. We love sharing our family recipes with our guests, and that's why at Nukes, we give you extra with every bite.
All right, welcome back to the Andre Benjamin painting second inning. Appreciate Andre for his support of the Tigers this season. You need anything painted, you need to call Andre. He'll get it. Everything spiffed up. Oh, he's going to be coming to my house in the near future. All right, so let's see who's up. Madison was out, so this is Emerson Estes up first for the Tigers. Tigers looking to extend this 2-0 lead. And a shot into left center. Pass, it's going to get all the way to the wall. Estes around first and into second. She keeps going, and she's going to be into third. The leadoff triple. That's the first hit for the Tigers. Another shot in the left center from Emma Wilkinson. She's going to score Estes easily, and the catcher with an RBI double. Well, Tiger bats have started to heat up here. We'll have a runner at second for the catcher, Wilkinson. Back to the top, Lily Dozier. She swings through the first pitch there from McLaren. 1-0 pitch, or the 0-1 pitch is up in the zone. One pitch is outside a little bit. Again, we're coming to you from the Family Solutions broadcast booth here. The Paul McElroy Complex, Carl Smith Field. Forsyth Park here in Monroe, Louisiana. Now Lily is ahead in the count 3-1. Lily lifts one into center field. Center fielder Douglas is there to make the catch, and there's one gone. Now Alexis McMillan, who walked and scored back in the first, comes to bat. First pitch to Alexis is in there for a strike. Strike two. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on. It's in the dirt. He's gonna be out. At first, they did have to throw it down. I believe the coaching staff is wanting the runner at second to go to third, and she just won't do it. Out of the 3-hole batter, Mallory Hart. He holds off on that cut. Here's a 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. A 1-1 to Hart. The runner on second, 2 outs. Hart lays into one. That's going to get over the center fielder's head. One run will come in and score, and Hart will have a stand-up RBI double. The second RBI double of the inning for Neville. That will score. Didn't see who was running for Emma. That was Taylor James running. Now it's going to bring Paris Shelton to the plate. Paris reached on a fielder's choice back in the first. And she laces this one down the right field line, and that's probably going to score another run as the throw comes into second. So Paris Shelton gets in on the RBI train as Mallory Hart comes in to score. Tigers scored 2 in the first, and they scored 3 to this point here, and it's Shanice Specs to the plate. Grounded out to the pitcher her first time up. The 1-0 pitch. That's high. Throw down to first, not in time. All right, 1-1 to Specs. He pops this one up high in the air. That's not going to be caught as it's foul. One ball and 2 strikes. There you go. So Shanice gets another crack at McLaurin. Changeup just stays above the belt. Doesn't drop in. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runner at first. There goes Paris Shelton. As I guess it was actually 3-2. So Shelton doesn't get the steal as Shanice draws the walk. And now have runners on first and second. Allison Ellerby, who walked her first time up. Ellerby a little late on that one. Fouls it down the first base line. One 0-1 pitches high. And Ellerby grounds it foul to the third base side. A sharply hit ground ball is going to be through the hole between short and third. Comes Shelton. She's going to come around to score. Runners are kind of going to be hung up as Ellerby is going to retreat back to first without a throw. So Shelton comes in to score. Ellerby has an RBI single. And now runners will remain on first and second with nobody out. Or 2 outs, rather. Now Madison Shelby stands in. She grounded out her first time out. Oh, 1 is lifted into right field. Right fielder looks like she has a beat on it. She can't come up with it. 1 run is in. They're going to hold up Ellerby at third. So Madison will reach on the error. Specs comes in to score. And that's going to make it 7-0 in favor of the Tigers. Now Emerson Estes is back up. She led this inning off with a triple. Came in to score on the Emma Wilkinson double. Takes the first pitch from McLaren for a ball 1. 2-0 now for Estes. Coley Barber running at second for Madison. Now 3-0 for the count to Emerson. Strike call. Three one pitch. Tap to the pitcher. Toss it over to first, and that's going to retire the side for the Tigers. But a productive inning for Neville as they plate 5 runs on 5 hits. There was 1 error. And they leave 2 runners on base. So after 2, Neville 7, Beekman Charter nothing. We'll be back right after these messages.
Are you trying to sell your home and need it freshly painted? Maybe you're tired of the same old colors in the interior of your home and want to update the look. We have the right company for you. Andre Benjamin Painting. With more than 20 years of experience, they're state licensed, bonded, and insured. Whether you're looking to paint a home or a business, they can do it all because no job is too large or too small. Call 318-680-0703 for all your painting needs.
Hey Tiger fans, craving something delicious? Swing by the Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street in Monroe for the ultimate drive-in experience. From classic burgers and crispy tots to slushes and frozen treats, we've got it all. And here's the best part. We're proud to support Neville High School athletics. Whether you're fueling up after the big game or cheering on our Tigers, Sonic is your go-to spot for great food and community spirit. Come see us today where every order supports our local champions.
All right, we've made it to the 3rd inning here as Beekman comes to bat. This 3rd inning's brought to you by our good friends over there at Sparks Nissan and Kia. New and used. You see Will Shelby and his team over there. They can put you in the car of your dreams today. Fast. 1-1 pitch in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. There's 1 away for the Tigers. That was McLaren. That's our 2nd K of the evening. Now, sharply hit ground ball is going to sneak its way through the infield. And Conley has her first hit of the ball game. This is Benton, who tripled her first time up. She shows bunt, and she's going to be out as she's way in front of the box. So we'll call that called out. It's going to be out number 2 here for the Beekman Charter Tigers. And now this should be Woods, the left fielder. Runner at first, 2 outs. Just a little bit low. 1-0 on Woods. Runner goes, a throw down is not going to be in time. But Conley steals second. It's now 2-0 to Woods here at the plate. There's a strike called on the outside corner. Three balls and a strike now. Neville girls will be traveling to Tioga for a weekend tournament. Ball's grounded towards short. Dozier has it. The throw over's in time, and that's going to do it for Beekman. No runs on one hit. There were no errors, and they leave one runner on base. We play 2.5. Neville 7. Beekman nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Catherine Joyce, Neville High School class of 1998, Sparks customer. Go Tigers!
Amaya Dawson, Neville High School class of 2019, owner of a Nissan Sentra from Sparks Nissan. Go Tigers!
Will Shelby, class of 97, Sparks GM, Titan driver. Go Tigers!
Our team knows the winning combination is always Neville Nation and Sparks Nissan Kia. Join the team today. Remember, hot deals start with Sparks.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. We're here in the Sparks Nissan and Kia third inning. First batter for the Tigers is number 15, Emma Wilkinson, and she grounds out to short for a quick out. Back to the top of the lineup, Lily Dozier. I thought Estes made the last out of the last inning. So one out. So we're back to the top, Lily Dozier. who was hit by a pitch and scored back in the first. She flew out to center in the second. She bangs that pitch into the ground. Foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Upstairs. 1-1 now. She lifts this one behind first base. It's going to drop in for a base hit. A 1-out single for Dozier. Going to bring up Alexis McMillan. McMillan has walked and struck out. There's Alexis. Swings at the first pitch, grounds it to third. Play is made over at first. Dozier advances to second, but there's two gone here in the bottom of the third. Mallory Hart, who had a big double. Last inning. First pitch to Mallory is downstairs for ball one. Now 2-0 to Hart. Two 0 pitch. Bounces off the plate. Now 3 balls and no strikes to Hart. Paris Shelton waiting on deck. There's a strike called. Three one. This hit hard and deep to left, but foul. Going to fill up the count. Three balls, 2 strikes. Mallory. And she's going to go down on swinging. Couldn't wait up on the changeup. So, totals for the Tigers in the bottom half of the third. No runs on 1 hit or no errors, and they leave a runner on base. We'll be back right after this with more Neville softball.
Village Joyce, Neville Class of 2024. I drive a Nissan Rogue from Sparks. Go Tigers.
Vincent Ware, Class of 2000. Sparks Nissan and Kia Sales. Maxima Driver. Go Tigers.
Kenya Dawson Bennett, Neville High School, Class of 1993. I'm a proud Nissan Murano owner from Sparks Nissan. Go Tigers!
Our team knows the winning combination is always Neville Nation and Sparks Nissan Kia. Join the team today. Remember, hot deals start.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces, including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call, 547-3233, or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
We're back here in the Family Solutions broadcast booth, top of the fourth, as we believe this is Edmonds at bat for Beekman. He lifts one into right center field, going back and gone. As Edmonds puts the Beekman Charter Tigers on the board with a solo home run. We'll make it 7-1 Neville. Now number 6, which I believe is McLaren. That's who's supposed to be in the. Swing and a miss. Strike one. One pitch is inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ball 2. Just a little low. Now 3-1. Through one pitch, it's up and away, and lead off, or not a lead off walk, but a walk issued to the batter. It's her second one. I think that is. I don't know. Okay, this is 9. Same deal we ran into there, so we've got a runner. So that was 6 batting. I don't have a 6. Do you have a 6? Okay. All right, well, that's the pitcher is McLaren. Either way. This might be Davis, and they just got the numbers mixed up. I'm going to call this Davis. As a run on first and nobody out. As Davis attempts a bunt, bunts it 5. This time Davis lifts one into right. It's going to be down for a base hit. Right fielder Ellaby is up with it. Gets it to the middle. So limited damage as McLaren moves to second. And Davis with a single. And Beekman is coming alive here in the top of the 4th. This is going to be Douglas. Douglas attempts a bunt, fouls it straight back into the netting here. I believe they've got the names right. They just got the numbers mixed up there. Because the girl that got the single has a J initial in front of Davis. And on the top of her helmet, it said J. But spelled out. Douglas takes another pitch low. I believe that's 2 balls and a strike. Now 3-1. Here's a 3-1 pitch. It's low, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases for Beekman. Comes Coach Chad Johnson to talk with his pitcher. I think that's going to do it for Madison Shelby. She will be replaced by it's number 2 coming in to pitch. That's Kinsley Johnson. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Neville Tiger softball right after this.
Football has been America's favorite pastime. Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change. One thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
And welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. New pitcher, Kinsley Johnson, relieves Madison Shelby, and she inherits a few runners. As the first pitch here from Brown. We got a runner tagging, and they're going to tag her out now to the throw to the third. We got her at third. A triple play to end the fourth. A deep fly to short. Tag out at at the plate, and then over to third, and the Tigers get out of a jam on a triple play. All right, that's going to do it for Beekman. We're going to toss it to a break. We'll be back here in just a second.
When you choose St. Francis Health, you get easy online scheduling, video visits, and the amazing convenience of MyChart. With MyChart, you can make appointments, refill prescriptions, view your medical records, and even message your doctor with a quick question. At St. Francis Health, we've made healthcare more convenient than ever.
If you were just in a car crash, the insurance company could already be calling you. Don't talk to them, talk to us. The call is free, and the difference can mean going into debt or getting the settlement you deserve. Pick up the phone and call us right now. Don't wait. Call Creed & Creed, 387-5800. You can count on Creed & Creed. Call today, 387-5800. Remember, Creed & Creed is all you need.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
All right, it's Paris Shelton. Lead things off for the Neville Tigers. After a triple play, ended the Beekman threat in the top of the fourth. First pitch to Paris Shelton. Upstairs for ball one. Now 2-0. Off the end of the bat. He's going to get through the second baseman. And Shelton's going to reach on the air. Now Shanice Specs stands in. Shanice 0 for 1. She grounded out back in the first. Walked and scored her second time up. Now a sharply hit ground ball to third. The throw is going to be high and gets past the first baseman. So Specs will reach on the air. Now runners on second and third with nobody out. Now that's an Ellerby who's going to come to the plate. First pitch to Addison is upstairs. A good cut there from Addison Ellerby. Well, 2 balls and a strike to Ellerby. Ellerby singled her last time up. Swing and a miss there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This time Ellerby gets a piece of one, lines it into center. 2 runs are going to come to score, and then Ellerby's going to slide in safely to second. So a 2 RBI single for Ellerby. She advances on the throw. Well, that's going to bring in Specs and Shelton. Make it 9-1 Neville with nobody out here. And Madison Shelby. Actually, it's not Madison. That's going to be Kinsley Johnson, who replaced Madison in the circle. Now Kinsley grounds one to third. Third baseman makes the play. Ellerby moves to third on that play. There's one away for Neville, and Emerson Estes is going to stand in. First pitch to Emerson. Changeup catches the inside corner. Clarence pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's a 2-1 pitch. It's high. 3 balls and a strike. Off the end of the bat, it's going to get a run in. And Estes barely. It's nabbed over there at first. So 2 gone now. Another run comes in as Ellerby comes in to score. It's going to make it 10-1. And Emma Wilkinson comes to bat. This is off her hands, and it's going to be popped out to the catcher, Benton. That's going to do it for the Tigers, but not before they get 3 runs on 1 hit. There were 2 errors and nobody left on base. We played 4. Neville 10, Beekman 1. Stay with us here on the network.
In today's real estate market, you need an experienced team to navigate your buying and selling decisions. I'm Misty Hodge with Keller Williams Realty. Let my group use their combined 45 years. We know purchasing or selling a home can be a stressful experience, but not when you choose the Misty Hodge Group. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, give us a call. 318-348-5945 or go to mistyhodge.com. That's MISTIHAJJ.com. We support this community and go Tigers.
Origin Bank and Fourth Insurance are proud to work alongside the Neville Tigers to enrich the lives of the people in our community. Together, we're supporting the Northeast Louisiana Children's Museum to help give children a safe and healthy environment where they can play, learn, and grow. Our community is filled with bright young minds and people who are passionate about seeing them succeed. Thank you to Neville High School and the Northeast Louisiana Children's Museum for continuing to shape the future of our community and to invest in the children whose origin story begins in Monroe.
Welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. As we made it to the top of the 5th, Beekman Charter trailing Neville 10-1. First pitch from Kinsley Johnson is fouled back and out of play. As McLaren, who has struck out both times, she's come to bat, trying to put one in play. Swing and a miss there. Now 0-2. Oh, 0-2 pitch down in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. For the 3rd time, McLaren goes down on strikes. That'll be 1 gone here in the top half of the 5th. Now Conley's going to step in. She's 1 for 2. She flew out in the 1st and singled her last time up. First pitch to Conley, a little wide. Now 2 balls. Was that a strike? It wasn't. I didn't think so. Ground ball right back to Johnson, who stabs it, throws it over to first, and now there's 2 away. Now Benton has tripled and struck out. Called strike 1. Ball grounded into left. A 2-out hit for Benton, their second of the evening. A 2-out and a runner on for Benton, and she gets into one, and it's off the wall and left. Benton rounds third. She's going to come in to score, and Woods is rushing to third, and she's going to stay there. Woods with a double. Scores Benton. And now Edmonds, who blasted a solo home run her last time up, is going to come to bat. Change up in there from Johnson. It's 0-1 to Edmonds. Another change up. Stays above the belt. 1 ball and 1 strike. Woods is going to drop it in front of a sliding Emerson Estes. That's going to score another run for Beekman as Woods comes in to score. 2-out rally here for the Beekman Tigers. Makes it 10-3 in favor of Neville. And this is McLaren. It's the first pitch from Johnson. High and away. Ball 2 outside. Three balls and no strikes. Strike right down the middle as McLaren's taking the whole way with a 3-0 count. Now 3 balls and a strike. Tigers trying to get out of the fourth here. McLaren lost this one right to the second baseman, McMillan. That's going to do it for Beekman here in the 5th. They do get 2 runs on 2 hits, actually 3 hits, or no errors, and they leave 1 runner on base. Played 4.5. Neville 10, Beekman 3. We'll be back after these messages.
At Marion State Bank, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors, your friends, and part of your community. With branches in Marion, Farmerville, Sterlington, Drew, and soon to be West Monroe, we're excited to be growing alongside you. Whether it's opening that first savings account, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Don't forget about MSB Mortgage in Monroe.
I'm Robert Lane.
And I'm Ben Jones with Marion State Bank.
And we live where you live.
Marion State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases, every kind of home furniture, and just in time for your favorite season, quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
All right, it's going to be Lily Dozier to lead things off for Neville. Top of the lineup was Dozier, McMillan, and Hart. First pitch to Lily. Misses wide. One 0 pitch is in the dirt. Now the 2-0 pitch. Swung on. Dozier a little late on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Dozier lifts one down the right field line. It was going to drop in fair territory, and Dozier has her second hit of the night. A leadoff single. Bring up Alexis McMillan. McMillan, the Tigers' second baseman, looking for her first hit of the night. She did reach back in the first as she walked and scored. First pitch to Alexis is a little high. One 0 pitch. Laced into left. Back-to-back singles to lead off the Tiger half of the fifth. McMillan gets her first hit of the evening. It's going to bring up Mallory Hart, the Tiger first baseman. Mallory doubled in a run and also scored herself her second at bat. Missed this one into short left field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Now the Tigers have the bases loaded, nobody out after 3 straight singles. Now Paris Shelton is 1 for 3. She reached base all 3 times though. Once on a fielder's choice, once on a single, and once on an error. Shelton, this one into short right field. Fly that's caught by the right fielder. That's going to score a run. A late tag is going to advance the trail runner to second. Shelton gets an RBI pop-up. Dozier comes in to score. And now Shanice Specs comes to the plate. She lifts one into deep center field, but it's going to be caught by the center fielder. Mallory Hart was not tagging, so she will remain at second base, but Specs gives it a ride. And now 2 outs, the man on second for Allison Ellerby. Ellerby's 2 for 2 tonight. First pitch to Addison. Low for ball one. 2 balls and no strikes. Two-zero pitch. Stays up. Now 3 balls and no strikes. Three-zero pitch in the dirt. And Ellerby takes her base. Kinsley Johnson will come up. First pitch to Kinsley is upstairs for ball one. McLaren been around the plate most of the night. Starting to make a little oil here. There's a strike. 2 balls and a strike now to Kinsley. A ground ball towards short. Shortstop's up with it. Over to first. And that's going to do it for the Tigers. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors, and they leave 2 runners on base. We played 5. It's Neville 12, Beekman 3. We'll be back with more Neville softball right after this.
At Nukes, we believe in giving you extra. Extra flavor to satisfy your cravings. Extra choices so you can personalize your meal. Extra quality by offering premium protein such as all-natural chicken, shrimp, steak, and Atlantic salmon. Extra service that will make you feel right at home. We love sharing our family recipes with our guests, and that's why at Nukes we give you extra with every bite.
Are you trying to sell your home and need it freshly painted? Maybe you're tired of the same old colors in the interior of your home and want to update the look. We have the right company for you. Andre Benjamin Painting. With more than 20 years of experience, they're state licensed, bonded, and insured. Whether you're looking to paint a home or a business, they can do it all because no job is too large or too small. Call 318-680-0703 for all your painting needs.
All right, welcome back as we reach the 6th inning here in the Family Solutions broadcast booth. It'll be Davis, a designated player. You singled her last time up. There's a strike called on the outside corner. Just a bit outside. 2 balls and a strike. All right. Almost back into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Didn't happen. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Davis. Oh, strike three on the inside corner. There's one away. All right, one gone for Douglas. And Douglas, who struck out and walked her first two times up. Oh, 2-0. That pitch misses a bit in. Swing and a miss. Three balls and a strike now for Douglas. She's searching for her first hit of the night. Yeah, she's going to have it. She drives this one into right center field. She's not stopping. Throw comes into third, and she's going to be out. The relays get Douglas as she never stopped chugging. She is out. Let's see, that would be 9-6-5. There's two outs. That's going to bring up Brown. Has flown out both times up. Now she's going to have a hit. And she splits third base and shortstop into left for a base hit. We're back to the top of the lineup, and McLaren struck out all three times she's been up. That one's a little bit up and away. Wilkinson can't handle it. And Brown moves up to second base. Coach Johnson out to talk to Kinsley. Just trying to calm Kinsley down. Try to get her back throwing strikes here. I don't know. She's got a nine-run lead and two outs. One 0 pitch, just under the knees. A swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike now to McLaren. Two balls, 2 strikes. And gets a piece of that one. Fouls it towards the Beekman dugout. Once again, 2 balls and 2 strikes on McLaren. She lines this one into right. Throw's going to come into the plate. McLaren will move up on the throw. McLaren avoids the golden sombrero as she singles. So now, with 2 outs and runners on second and third, Conley will step in the box. First pitch to Conley is upstairs for ball 1. Conley fouls that one back into the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike. Conley lifts this one into short left center, but the catch is made as Specs drifts over. And that's going to retire the side. So no runs on a couple of hits. There were no errors, and they leave 2 runners on base. We played 5.5. Neville 12, Beekman 3. We'll be back right after these messages here on the network.
Hey Tiger fans, craving something delicious? Swing by the Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street in Monroe for the ultimate drive-in experience. From classic burgers and crispy tots to slushes and frozen treats, we've got it all. And here's the best part. We're proud to support Neville High School athletics. Whether you're fueling up after the big game or cheering on our Tigers, Sonic is your go-to spot for great food and community spirit. Come see us today where every order supports our local champions.
Football has been America's favorite.
All right, we've made it through 5.5, and the Tigers of Neville coming to bat here in the bottom half of the 6th. It's going to be Emerson Estes to lead things off for Neville. Emerson 1 for 3 officially. The run scored. First pitch to Emerson is driven right back through the middle. So a leadoff single for Estes. And now Emma Wilkinson will step in. Emma is 1 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. First offering. Across the plate around their shoulders. Pitch is in the dirt. It's going to allow Estes to advance to second. So nobody out, runner on second. 2-0 count to Emma. A ground ball. Shortstop is up with it. A throw over to first is in time. That'll be 1 away for Neville. Excuse me. Estes advances to third on the play. Back to the top of the lineup, and Lily Dozier. Dozier 2 for 3 and was hit by a pitch and scored. There's the bunt. The throw to first is in time, and the throw home is not, and that's going to do it as Dozier with the sacrifice is going to end the game as Emerson Estes comes in to score. Your final here from Paul McElroy Complex at Carl Smith Field. Neville 13, Beekman 3. We'll be back. We won't be back. We'll be back on the air Friday as the boys over at Empanada will take on the OCS Eagles. Tune in for that one. We appreciate everybody watching. Good night.